All right, so we just got new pictures earlier of the new Superman suit from the upcoming Superman Legacy film. So let's see. All right, so I gotta say, James Gunn, you cooked. You really cooked. All right, this looks much better than the picture that was released like a few weeks ago or months ago, right? You could tell that the suit is more vibrant, right? And we get to see it in broad daylight, which is good. Um, yeah, we got the trunks back from the classic comics and everything, so that's good. So what they basically did, what they basically did here was just combine everything from other Supermen. Like in the comics, Superman has lines on the new 52 version of him in the comics. The trunks obviously are a classic callback to his old costume or some of his very first appearances. And then we have the Superman symbol being a reference to the Kingdom Come Superman from the comics. So yeah, and, he looks like he fits the suit pretty well and everything. So then we also get our first look at Mr. Terrific, and I gotta say, this looks terrific. It's pretty comic book accurate, right? Ripped straight out of the comics, nothing wrong with it, right? And in this movie, it looks like, they're gonna be working together for quite some time. He plays, a big role in the movie, it seems, so that's pretty good. And then right here again, it just shows you how much better, seeing the suit stand up in broad daylight is. The coloring looks good right here, right? And this yellow spot right here is also the Superman symbol on the cape, but it's just yellow. So he kind of also has this in the comics too, right? So here's a better look at it right here, right? So that looks pretty good. And then here's also a better look at Mr. Terrific. Again, comic book accurate. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they do together. I like how this looks already, right? And here's another picture of it. So I like the costume. The only part is that I'm a little worried about is the top part of the costume, right? So when we got that first look a while back, the top part of his costume kind of looked like a jacket to me, and it was like a little too wrinkly, like a leather jacket. But obviously here it looks much better because he's standing up. But I think it'll be fine because maybe this is just how it looks on set, and when they do post-production, they'll put some effects on it to make it look tighter or less wrinkly or whatever, right? So like, for example, when X-Men Apocalypse came out, we saw set photos of what Apocalypse would look like, and then he was like purple and nobody liked it. Everybody was hating on it on the internet. But then when we got the official trailer come out, everybody was like, oh, okay, he actually looks comic book accurate now because they colored it correctly, right, during post-production. And then everybody was like, oh, we're sorry we doubted you, Fox, never again, right? So I think it's kind of the same situation here. Clearly the set photo costume is going to look different than the final product, right? So we'll just have to wait and see. Also, it's James Gunn we're talking about, right? Is James Gunn we're talking about. So he's a comic book fan. I think he understands what fans like and don't like. So yeah. And as far as Mr. Terrific goes, he's going to be great because James has this special talent of bringing in lesser known superheroes and giving them a big screen, right? Making them popular, right? Such as what he did with the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Suicide Squad. Now, I knew about them and other comic book fans knew about them, but not the casual audience of these movies, right? So I'm actually excited to see Mr. Terrific now. I never thought I'd say that because he's not exactly my favorite character, but he looks pretty good in this movie. So yeah, that's about it, really. Like I said, just hopefully this top part of the costume gets fixed. Other than that, everything else looks perfect, right? It's a homage of, every Superman design that came before. And, this is fitting because the movie is titled Superman Legacy. So he's carrying that legacy of what he's adapting into this movie. So you can think of it that way. So, yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.